Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing on this Sunday night? All right, guys, we had a time last night. For the last 2 nights, we've been on here 4 and 6 hours. So we've been having a time on these lives that night. But I ain't going to keep y'all on here too long tonight because I know people have to go to work. But we've been having a time on here. Hey, Pacey's Life, I ain't seen you in a while. I hope you've been okay. How you doing? Hello, Sonia. Hello, Ophelia. Hello, Martisa from Lawrence T. Jones. Hello. Yeah, we've been on here for a long time. Hello, Rena Bass. Hello. Yes, the time was had, Sonia. We be on here all night. Now, look, I'm going to keep it cute. We're going to be on here for a little while. We ain't going to be on here all night. Because we've been on here, I think Friday we was on here 3 or 4 hours, and then I know yesterday we was on here for 6 hours. Hello, Chanel Monet. Hello, my mod. Hello, baby girl 1981, my mod. Hello. So we can't be on here. I know y'all got to go to work, so we got a couple of things we're gonna be talking about. So y'all know Melody getting hello, Smart Cookie. You said I can't hang with y'all. But we had drinks in the chat last night, Friday and Saturday. You said we've been on the line long. You be tapping out online. So we're gonna be talking about. I know Melanie's getting ready for New York Fashion Week, so we're gonna talk about that. Melanie's getting ready. And Melanie's not bothered. Scorpio Melanie is not bothered, so she's just getting ready for that. We're gonna talk about that because she got some stuff up on her page. Also, guys, what is the reason that Meatball Head is trying so hard to get back in the good graces of the Scots? Now I know they were saying that they vote on if they're going to let people come on the show, okay? I know that's one reason. Another reason, do y'all think that because he's trying to get back into real estate, that he needs Martell and Leticia help because he didn't ruin his reputation in Huntsville? Or do you think he's looking for work? Or do y'all think that in order to get Coleslaw on the show, they're going to need their vote? Just allegedly. Because I ain't never seen no man kiss another man like ass like that. Just saying. Allegedly. It's got to be one of the two guys. Because Meatball Head would not be begging that bad to be friends. When Marcel simply says, he don't care about being friends. He want to keep it like it is. But Martell kept on insisting that they need to be friends. So it's something that Martell wants and needs from Marcel. Because if somebody talk about your wife like that, I don't see how y'all can be back friends. And my personal opinion. Just saying. So let me know, what do y'all think it is that Martell needs from the skies? Let me know in the chat, y'all. Hello, Linda Gamble, my mod. Hello, hello. Hey, Angie. It's something, guys, because I don't know man kiss no other ass like that. Nobody, no other man ass like that. When somebody tell you they don't want to fuck, excuse me, we ain't got to the 10-minute mark. When a man or woman tell you that they don't want to mess with you, you go on about your business. But it was like Martell was pleading the fifth. Excuse me, Meatball Head was pleading the fifth. Then we had Dustin, Dustmite, Destiny over there. I was looking at somebody else live. I'm trying to think of the content creator's name that I was looking at it, where Destiny was on her page and she was letting people come up there and ask her questions. And people was asking her questions about, some people asked her questions about Melody. And they was asking her, that's just too bad that you and Melody couldn't work it out even off of the show. And Destiny said, we did try to work it out off of the show. It just didn't work. And then she's like, and she wanted to get off the show because God told her to go. So I wish her well on her journey. I wish her good luck on her journey, knowing damn well you don't mean that. They also was asking her questions about Martell. So we don't get into the questions that they was asking her, but the questions are about like Martell. The questions were about somebody had a question about her with Moses and Sonny, and things like that. She was asking her questions, but some of about Nail and stuff and things like that. And you could tell when she wanted to answer the question, she would like go off camera, pretend like she was doing something. So I'm gonna get into that. And then, guys, also CEASAR from Black Ink. If y'all know, like, if y'all watch CEASAR from Black Ink crew, and then they had what was the other one in Chicago? What was the name of the other tattoo shop that they had? I forgot the name of it though, but CEASAR from Black Ink crew had 2 strokes. I did not know that. In the chat, let me know if y'all knew that CEASAR from Black Ink crew had 2 strokes. CK, which is Carlos King, interviewed him. He interviewed him. CEASAR talked about his 2 strokes. He also talked about why him and Dutchess really broke up. He did an exclusive interview with him. He did a good job. Now, I'll give credit when it's due, but I it was always rumors about why him and Dutchess broke up and things like that. People were saying that she was too jealous and things like that. That was not the reason. And because CEASAR is out of the spotlight, we don't really see him that much. But that man had 2 strokes. CEASAR from Black Ink had 2 strokes. And one of them he had while he was doing a tattoo. So we're going to talk about that and listen to what he said, how he knew he was having a stroke. So that's one of them. Also, Kelly's husband said that when he met Kelly did not have 1 nickel. He said she didn't have 1 red dime. He said Kelly can't even cook. He said he is the one that used his money to get Nana chicken and waffles going. He said her family didn't have nothing and she didn't have shit either. And he said Kelly used that restaurant, and used him. Got another assignment here. Used him to get on Roa. That's what he's saying. That's what her husband is saying. And he said that when they had those twins, they moved Kelly's grandmother down here, and that's how. And he was the one that wanted to name the restaurant after Kelly's grandmother because of how nice and stuff she was, to move down there and help them with the twins because they had no family in the land. And he wanted to name the restaurant after Kelly's grandmother. He said, but if it wouldn't be been for him, Kelly wouldn't have had shit, he said. But we're going to talk about that. Y'all going to hear it from his own mouth. Like I said, we got another Simon on the loose, baby. Another Simon is on the loose. What else? Who else we going to talk about? One more person we're going to talk about, guys. Let's get the housekeeping out the way. All things said on this channel are alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any music or any clips that you may see on my live. All things said are alleged and in my very own opinion is for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any clips or any music that you may hear or see on my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Also, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the screen. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Hello, who said that? My tea sipper. Hello, Monique. Let's see here. Hello, Smart Cookie. Who else is in here? I think that's somebody. I think Spectations is in here. Let me see. I like to greet everybody when they come in. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. You said 5-headed Moses. Oh, also, guys, another thing happened. Sheila Joe sent me a TikTok where Martell was at some type of charity event, and I think it was for Love and Marriage Huntsville, because you could see Trish and Ken was there, Martell was there, Destiny was there, Maurice was there, I think Leticia and KIMMI was there, the Fletchers was there. They were doing some type of charity basketball. I saw that clip. It was a charity basketball. They sure was. Let me see if I can get it. They did some type of charity basketball. Yep, they was doing charity basketball. So I guess that's going to be part of the show as well, guys. Some type of charity basketball that they was doing. And honey, Martell was gushing the woman, telling, oh, Martell is such a good guy. I said, oh, here we go with this good guy shit. Again. The good guy. All right, guys, we passed our 10-minute mark. Welcome to my channel. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Even if you're up there in the bushes, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Follow me on my other platforms and also my other channel, Drop the T 2.0, and TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Also, you can support the channel by Cash App, Super Chat, Super Sticker, or you can become a member for $2.99 a month, or you can give memberships. All right, guys, let's get started here. Did everybody have a good time last night, even though we was on here for 6 hours? Yes, please make sure you share the live. Please and thank you. Hello, All Things Entertainment. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. He said, Martell is a dumb BAN who is a clown and allows people to play in his face. Right. The thing is, guys, I'm trying to figure out, it got to be something that Martell needs or wants from the Scots, because that man was on here pleading the fifth. The man was pleading the fifth to Martell. And baby, that smug look Marcel had on his face, like he was a godfather, smoking that cigar, like, yeah, ninja, I got you right where I want you at. You know, like I'm the big dog now. You know, you beneath me. Because y'all know Martell used to think that everybody was beneath him. So now the tables and things have reversed. He is beneath them. Martell needs them. Scots don't need him. The plan that they had in motion for him, they succeeded with it. Allegedly. Don't say allegedly. So he fell for the bait, and look where he at. But it got to be something. It got to be something, guys. The reason that he wants their forgiveness. Well, wants Marcel forgiveness. And wants to have all bygones be bygones. No more talking about one another. It's got to be something that he wants that. I'm too grown for that. Somebody don't want to be my damn, like I told y'all, somebody don't want to be my damn friend. All you don't see is the back of my ass and my back getting up leaving. I'm too old to be trying to beg anybody to be my friend. I'm not copping no pleas. I'm not pleading the fifth. I'm not doing nothing. You getting the fucking deuces if you even gonna get that. I don't cop pleas. I don't beg. I'm not doing none of that. But like I said, it's something that Martell needs, or you know, some people, I know some of y'all are saying that he needs somebody that he can he need, you know, he might need them, you know, because he's not getting that much time on the show, so he needs someone to interact with, so he can get airtime. So if he get back good in with Marcel them, that will give him more airtime. So you know, so that could be one reason. And I told y'all my other reasons. The vote, because I think that Martell, Marcel and Leticia them is on top now. So it's the Scott and the Fletchers now. I think they trying to move Destiny and Martell on off the show. I think they trying to get rid of them, but they have no need for them. It's the same tired storylines. So maybe he trying to get in their good graces and make up with them, so he don't get taken off the show, because that's his only means of income. You know, that's what my only thing I can think of. Because baby, you trust and believe that people still wouldn't know me, that wouldn't be going on. You think Melanie would let him get over there and beg and cop pleas and all that? Hell no. It's my personal opinion. So it got to be something. Yeah, they can go ahead on and go off of the show. What do they bring to the show? What do they bring? They bring nothing to the show. Martell and Destiny don't bring nothing to the show. Just to say, even if this is a big F, because I don't think who all on the show. I don't think MAURICE, KIMMI, Leticia, and Marcel are going to vote for COSTAR to come on that show. Ken, Trish, and them, they don't know her like that. And I don't think the Fletchers will vote for her to come on there either. So there's no allies for her to come on it, in my personal opinion. Now, because Mel been booted Chris and Mel, they could be sly and try to be sly, and they could vote for her to come on there just to be low down and dirty to Mel. What y'all think? Just saying. Just to be petty. But the Scots show ain't gonna vote her in. Wanda ain't gonna vote her in. Now, Destiny and Trish them is friends. So she could have an ally in Trish now. Destiny could. Just saying, allegedly. That could happen. What y'all think? Let me know what y'all thinking. 45 likes, 82 in the chat. Come on, guys. Can we get these likes up? Can we please get the likes up now? You're over here anyway. Come on, guys. This is free. This is free to get the likes up, guys. Now, what's the problem? We had a good time last night, Friday and Saturday. We did drinks in the chat. Now, why can't I get the 80 likes? Because there's 80 people in this chat. Now, what's the problem, y'all? What seems to be the problem? Let's get the 80 likes, guys. It's 85 people in this chat. So we should be at 85 likes. It don't cost nothing to hit the thumbs up button. Nothing. And if you're new to the live, think about becoming a subscriber. Can we get the likes up, please, and thank you? You're over here anyway. It don't cost nothing. We should be able to get those likes up, guys. $89 people in here. Hey, Care Bear. Hey, Stacy Bell. Thank you, Sonia. What you said? I had a Hennessy. I had Hennessy drop last night, and it was delicious. Okay, all right. As y'all know, I was up here drinking my cut water. I was not playing. We do drinks in the chat every Friday and Saturday. Did we get the likes up, guys? As you come in, please hit the thumbs up button. Please and thank you. Hey, Tay, as y'all come in, please hit the thumbs up button, even if you're up there in the bushes. All right, guys. Because I don't want to keep y'all in here too long. I might have a cup water tonight. Who knows? We'll see how the night goes here. It got to be a reason, guys, that we cock and please here. Y'all know Chris. Y'all know Chris, what he did to Mel. Y'all know somebody came over there to Chris Fletcher's house to fix that AVAC. And he was talking to the man, talking about, you know, the word on the curb is, or he heard, or something like that. And he didn't know that Melody knew the man. And the man went back and told Melody what Chris had said. Melody never said specifically what Chris told the man, but it was something that was not true. Chris talking about the word on the curb is, or I heard this. You know, and Melody, you know, felt like if they were cool and they were friends, if he heard this or the word on the curb is this, him or Nell could have called and asked her, and, you know, instead of spreading rumors. And y'all didn't know that man from a can of paint, but they didn't know that the man knew Melody. Then when it came down to it, when they were at that Trish's birthday party, and they were confronting Chris about the NDAs, right? And Nell gonna try to say that Melody Melody's an OG, and she kind of outsmarted Chris, something to that effect. Like Melody was putting words in Chris' mouth about the NDAs. And Melody's like, how the hell I'm put some words in Chris' mouth? Chris said what he said. That was already 2 strikes against them right there. And Melody said she was really pissed when Nell sat there on that damn stage and said that she had to go over there and counsel her while her mother was passing away. Melanie said that just, those things just did it for her. For somebody to get on that stage and lie like that and say that they went to counsel them while her mother was passing away. Now, anybody with common sense, if something is going on with my mom like that and it's sick like that, I'm not going nowhere. Y'all gonna have to work it out. Y'all maybe gonna have to phone another friend, but I got some stuff going on. Now, if somebody would leave their mama and go over there and try to counsel somebody else, something wrong with them. I just didn't believe that. I just kept it to myself. I never believed that when Nell said it. Never. Because ain't nobody going to go counsel nobody and stuff and their mama sick like that. Just saying. Hello, Bertie. Hello, Deidre. Yeah, that would be stupid if she did that. A slow or short of a six pack. I just couldn't do it. And then when and even if there could have ever been a chance for Destiny and Melanie, Scorpio Melanie to get back friends, Destiny threw that all out the window at their reunion when she said something about grooming. That just completely put a dagger in that. We could never be friends. After you got up on this stage in front of millions of people and said that, so if it was ever any chance that they could be cordial, if they're in the same room or anything like that, it will never happen. Some people don't know how to choose their words carefully or tread lightly. Throw subtle shade. Some people just don't know how to do that. And some people don't know when they're going too far. Some people don't know when they crossing the line. And unfortunately, Destiny did. She just did everything. So I don't think there's no coming back. You know how you do some shit to somebody and there's just no coming back from it? That's, to me, allegedly, I think that's what Melanie and Destiny had. I just don't think it's no coming back from it. That right there. That's allegedly. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but it's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about it. He said Marital has everyone but the Scots. I think so too. Yes, Chanel, the door is closed to her and Melanie. So Martell knows some shit on Chris. Hello, Corporate Diva. It's just no coming back. Guys, you could do something to somebody, and sometimes it's just no coming back from it. Guys, as you come in, please hit the thumbs up button. You said, let's see. She did not come over to Melanie's house concert. She came over because Martell called. Okay, so you said, are you talking about when Melanie was with the white dress on? She was getting ready to promote her new song and sing it, and her and Destiny started talking about the village, Teresa? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, keep hitting the like button, guys. Wait a minute, you said Nell did not come over there to cancel Melanie. She came because Martell called her to come over there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So Nell did not come over there to counsel Melanie. Martell asked her to come over there. But why would Nell come over there if her mother was, getting ready to, transition. If your mama getting ready to transition, why would you go over there because your friend them got some problems? There's no way. Let me know in this chat if your mother getting ready to transition and your friend them call you over there because they having a problem. Would y'all go over there? Let me know in the chat. That just don't make no sense. Yes, Melanie, Destiny said she needed a village. But the problem is she wanted Melanie's village. That's what Destiny's problem was. She wanted Melanie's village. Melanie had a village around her to help her with her kids. So Destiny wanted some of that. Just saying. You said Linnell said if she came over to counsel Martell and Melanie. Okay. Okay. There we go, Smart Cookie. There we go. They call me Corporate Diva. Right. She don't know. Hey, Patricia T. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say what Nell said doesn't make sense to me. Her and Chris, like they was tag teaming. He said on that stage that his wife left to go over to Melanie's Martell house while Nell's mother was transitioning. Both of them said it. Not only did Nell said it, Chris said it too. And after they did that, Melanie still gave another chance. And the thing is, Melanie was still holding out for hope for them. Yeah, and somebody go over to their house to do some work. Here they go talking about her again. Word on the curve is, or I heard, what type of I don't want no friends like that. If you heard something about me or whatever you think that's going on, call me. Don't tell somebody else something. Call me and I can let you know if it's true or not. So that way you don't have to go around telling other people. Then what if that man who doing the HVAC go tell somebody else? Then that other person go tell somebody else. Now all these rumors spreading around town off of the word is. And when you could have just came to the source. Just saying. But like I said, I think they want Destiny and Martell going off that show. So it can just be like it's the Fletchers against the Scots. Because the Fletchers got enough people. And the Scots do too. They can bring their brothers on there. What's the other two that just got married? Micah and what's the other one? Basement Billy. They got the kids. They got family. So they can kind of go, tick for tack. They don't need Martell and Destiny. They storylines alone with their damn kids and all that going on. They can, do their own thing. They don't need them. Just saying. And then they got Trish and Ken with all they shit they got going on. But if it would, I think they should bring Sonny and Moses back. At least they got, job, stuff that they're doing. They trying to get pregnant. They flipping houses. They renovating houses. They got trucking business and all type of other shit going on. Sonny, getting ready to bring out what's the name of the movie? Sunshine something, the second season. So they got a lot of shit going on that could be put on the show. Versus the other two, Dumb and Dumber, they don't got shit going on. Just saying. Let me know what y'all think. Put people on there who really got shit going on in their life. Not made up shit. Just saying, guys. Just saying. So they had to keep it going with Melody being a storyline. You said I would prefer them over Trish and Ken. Okay. Well, y'all know Trish needs some help, y'all. So Trish, I tried to have empathy a little bit for her. Her mother and dad passed away within a month of each other. Then she had two sisters pass away. One passed away in her arms. And then, so I think that she's dealing with a lot of that. And she never grieved them properly. And when she was trying to, she said that's when Marquise left. Allegedly. That's a lot to deal with. Even though I don't care for her that much, but I do kind of try to understand her a little bit. But if I was her, I would let Ken go. Ken is too aggressive. He too big, and I know, she's, toned and worked out. He is too. But a person like that, he kind of a little bit reminds me of Martell, jumping up in your face, jumping up, getting hostile, like he want to knock your ass the fuck out. And then when somebody got to throw something up in your face of what they did for you or belittle you, oh, you can go back to your apartment where your broke down ass truck at. If it wouldn't be for me, you wouldn't have this house. You wouldn't have nothing. Your son wouldn't be able to have another car. Your son driving my car. I pay for this. I pay for that. You wouldn't have nothing without me. And that's all it would have took for me. That's it. That's it. So basically what you're saying is I'm a broke ass bitch without you. Who car you driving? You driving my car because your car broke down over there by your apartment. It's like, I don't have to drive your car. I can get it fixed. My brother can fix it. He said, well, why the hell you ain't got your brother to fix it? Mm-mm. And that's why Trish's son came down there and put the keys on the counter and gave Ken back his car. The kid's tired of hearing it. Here, sir, you can have back your damn car. I don't need it. Every time you get mad, you're going to throw it up in my mom's face, you can have it. I'm good. And that's got, that's got to be hurtful. Just, Marquise, do better for your kids. Do better, sir. And I don't blame him either, because, and then this man trying to jump on your kid's father, your ex-husband. So I don't think Marquise is feeling that. I don't think his son is feeling that at all. If they would have got to really, really fight, I think his son, I think Xavier would have jumped in it. But, kids are overprotective, or their mom and their dad. They're not going to let nobody hurt their child. But if him and Ken would have got into it, Xavier, his son, was going to jump in it. And that would have been a big mess. And then another thing. I did not like Destiny say, well, Xavier going to be gone pretty soon. Don't put your kids over your man. What? So you mean to tell me you get a man, he come before your kids? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Hello, TNTG Mom. Yeah. What I believe some of these houses are leases, are they're leasing them. Then once the show and everything is over, I think they go back to their house. Because he said her truck is broke down in front of her apartment. And Trish says she can have her brother fix it. That's what he said. Yeah, I heard him say it. He said her damn truck is broke down. And that's why if I was Trish, I would not marry him. Because if you don't do what he's saying, or you piss him off, he gonna throw that up in your face. So it's best that you go on and cut your losses now, Trish. That's all I'm saying. Go on and cut your losses. So this man is, to me, he's a little on the dangerous side to me. And he's too aggressive. He's way too aggressive. Yeah, let me know in the chat if y'all think Ken aggressive. And do y'all think he'll knock Trish socks off if she get too loud with him? Do y'all think that Ken will knock Trish socks off? Or will slap the piss out of him? Because, guys, the way he was rolling up on Trish, I just, he give me those vibes, y'all. He do. And then another thing, if he can cheat on the other woman that he was with a married woman, who's to say he won't cheat? He won't cheat on Trish. He was cheating on Trish while he was living with another woman and a daughter. I'm just saying. Y'all let me know. Y'all remember Trish said that woman came over there, and I think she threw his clothes out. If I'm not mistaken, I think the woman threw his clothes out because Trish said she let the woman in. If I'm not mistaken, that's what Trish said. She let the woman on in. So that's what I'm saying. How do you trust Ken when he has done stuff in the other relationship that he was in? So how do you trust him? Just ask. Because if he get unhappy or something like that, he going on to the next thing. And that's how he found Trish. I guess that lady that he was with the little girl did something to make him unhappy. And so he went and found Trish. Just saying. Y'all let me know if y'all think he will dip out on Trish. I do. I think he will most definitely dip out on Trish. But if he did it to the other woman, he'll do it to Trish. Ain't like Trish no trophy or nothing. She all right. But I think he will. It's my personal opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Y'all let me know what y'all think. A man that will cheat on you, cheat with you on that other woman, you better watch out. Just my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion, guys. Just my personal opinion that I don't think he's trustworthy. Now, y'all let me know. And then another thing, guys. Trish thinks she got him wrapped around her finger, but she don't. He want her to think that. And I don't like him to keep saying, well, I'm going to miss the kids. I'm attached to the kids. You was attached to the other lady kids, and you still cheated on her. So what's the difference, sir? That ain't got nothing to do with it. You was attached to that lady kid, and you still cheated on her. So that don't make a difference at all. Who you attached to? Right or wrong? Let me know in the chat. He's attached to that lady daughter, and he still cheated on her. Just my personal opinion. So don't let no man tell you, oh, I would never do that because I love the kids. They don't give a shit. They ain't they kids. So they will still cheat on you, in my personal opinion. Yeah, I was trying to look for that one. Um, I was trying to look for that clip where he jumped up in her face. Um, I think they've been taking clips off of here because of I don't think they want to be labeled as DV. So I think they've been taking these clips down, just to be honest with y'all. A lot of clips that was on reality entertainment, they have been taking them down because um, since all that came out, I think they've been taking clips down so it don't look like they running a DV show. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. You get what I'm saying? I think they've been going on these YouTube streets, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, taking stuff down that could appear like they allowed DV on their shows, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. But I don't see that clip. Y'all, do y'all think they didn't win? Let me just ask y'all this. These clips that used to be on Merit Love and Marriage Huntsville, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes, where the men are getting real rowdy with the women and things like that. Do y'all think they didn't went and scrubbed it off the internet? Allegedly. After Mel came out and was saying that Martell was throwing pillows and stuff on her face in Vegas and stuff like that. Do y'all think they didn't went and went through this internet and took all those out off that so anything that could appear like they put up with DV? I can't find that one clip. Y'all remember that one clip where Ken was telling Trish that her cars broke down and all that, and how he was huffing and puffing like he was trying to get up in her face a little bit. And then remember, he would have to go out the door. She was telling him to get out or something. I can't find that clip. Do y'all think that they done went on this here internet and took the shit off? Because it could look too much like they maybe let DV go on the show. That's the only thing I can think of. Y'all let me know. When Ken still had his trucker license, he was tricked down and somebody else said that, allegedly. Now I don't think now I haven't heard nothing else about him being on the road no more. Now, do we know if Ken still have his trucking license? Let me know in the chat if he still got them trucking license. Let me know because I've heard. Y'all know what we've heard. And he had some other stuff in there, and it wasn't none for trucking. Allegedly, wasn't none for trucking. Wasn't nothing for trucking. He wasn't delivering goods and services. Just saying, allegedly. You said, yeah, they've been scrubbing scenes since RP charges. Those made sure that I think so too. But I can't find that clip. Son, you said his license is suspended for trucking? I think so, and I think they done took it down. I don't think they want any of that up there because y'all remember Melanie said he was throwing pillows at her. So I think that they cut that scene out, right? I think they didn't probably go, they didn't want to destroy that tape. They didn't destroy that shit. Yeah. You said Ken was cat daddy to those black lizards. I can believe it. Because y'all know them men who allegedly who be like muscular built like that, like big up at the top. They said they little at the bottom. Allegedly. Y'all seen when Ken had that shrimp thing on the front of his draw, so he just let you know in advance he ain't got shit. You know, and that's okay to give people fair warning. He let you know what you're gonna get, so don't be coming over there thinking you're gonna get something that you're not gonna get. So he put that shrimp on there to let you know what it is before you get your hopes up high. So don't get your hopes up high. This is what you're gonna get. Take it or leave it. Hey, Deborah, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. But that's good. He give you 4 quarters, so you don't come over there thinking he'll tear your back up. Put the shrimp on there. This is what you get. So they do, you know, they take those things, they lift all those weights, and you by doing that, you are pulling it in. You pulling it in. So it's getting, you're shrinking it. It's getting little, and little by, you know, it's going in. Just saying. Now, what about Will, y'all? We already know Ken and put his shit out there, right? Right on the front of it. What do y'all think about Will? Now we know Dust might gonna test that out. Dust today ain't gonna test it out. Now, do I think that she was messing around with Lance all that time and they didn't get busy? No, man. Nope, I think they got busy. Back on one of them dirt roads, and then let the motherfucker seat back. And Destiny and you know, then jumped on top. You know, it's all type of dirt roads down south, you know. You know, we lived down there for a while, you know where the spots are. So they didn't pull it over. Look, she didn't even work for damn hotel. You know, they didn't pull it over on one of them back roads, you know, and did what they had to do. You mean to tell me you don't think Destiny and tap Lance? Come on now. And Miss Dale said, I know my son. You know your son. Come on. No, I think he's trying to be a gentleman and not put her out there. You know, but just saying. You said he's a big, tall drink of water. Yes. You said Ken and Martell is putting tube socks down there. Draw. No, Linda. You remember Ken when he was showing his whole body? He put a shrimp on the front of his drawers so y'all would know what it was. That he ain't got nothing. So he let you know in advance. This is what it is. It's like a little shrimp. So don't be thinking in advance that he got something. So he put it all out there in the front so you won't be thinking he got nothing. Ken already put his stuff out there that he ain't got shit. He didn't lift the weight so much and it went up in his stomach. Partially. Now, I don't know about Will. I'm just saying, you know, what didn't happen to Ken. Ken didn't put out there, he only got a shrimp. Let me see if this man took it down. Yeah, I know Ken already done put his out there. That he said this is what he got. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that. At least you being honest. So nobody don't expect nothing in advance. And then you come over there expecting something that he ain't able to produce. I don't think Trish like Ken. I don't think she likes him like that. I just think she likes what he can do for her. I'm just being honest. That's the only thing I think she likes what he can do for her. Just being honest with you. There you go again with the bullshit. Now, why would you go put this man's daughter on your damn page? Tell you, people want to get hurt. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Now, I don't think I can get flagged for this. This is what Ken is showing y'all what he got in advance. Now, you tell me why would somebody put that on the front of them for no reason? Why would you put that there? Why would you put that there? Now, do you see anything hanging or banging? What's hanging and banging? Not a damn thing. It went up in the stomach. What do you see? Ugh. Woo. Mm-mm. Hell no. Mm-mm. Woo. My Lord. My Lord. My Lord. Mm-mm. I, I, I just, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? Y'all see anything hanging? Or am I blind? And then look, you try to start shit. Now, why would you put this man child on your page, sir? Look at this. Now, why would he put her Marcuse's daughter on his page? Why would you do that, sir? Oh, here go the celebrity basketball game, guys. That's what they at right now. When they were at their September the 13th, they did the celebrity basketball game. They did this right here. So I guess that's what they were at.
Y'all ready? They ready? Well, come on, come on. Y'all ready? They ready?
Wait a minute.
We ready?
That's them. Wait, let me see. Is that the same one Martell them and the Cuda was and It's the same one. Let me stop sharing. They must have had two, because there was another one Martell and them was at. I seen Martell and they was at one too. That's what I told y'all. That's what I just told y'all. Why do you got this man's daughter on your page? Now, where is the other little girl? You know, the other little girl from the previous relationship. Why don't you got her on your page? Are you just trying to fuck with Marquis? Is the reason you to put him on your page? You know what, Gab? I just think that's just suspect to me. Why do you got my fucking daughter on your page, so? He too close to people, little girls for me. Just saying. Are you not able to conceive kids, sir? Hey, Deborah. He too giddy to always be with women, with little girls, in my opinion. I wonder what kind of woman is his ex to allow access to her daughter like that after she put him out. I don't know, expectations. She crazy for Jack. It's the only thing I can think of. Now that's the first. Do you see anything hanging or slanging? Me either. I don't see nothing hanging or slanging. That's why I told you. I don't think Trish really want him. And I told you he put that shrimp over there to let you know what you was going to be getting. He let you know he ain't got none. You say you think that's his daughter? I think so too. Yes, Patricia T. Yep. You said Martell probably does a lot of licking. I think so too. Ken ain't got nothing. Did y'all see anything on there? Yep. That man ain't got nothing. You said Martell got something for Belinda to buy him, that man. Something. Yeah. Martell ain't got none either. Yeah, Martell hanging and swinging. Ken ain't got nothing. You said they putting tube socks in there? Because but at least you said 98 likes, 82 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Well, at least they being honest. You said you zoomed in, there's nothing. You said allegedly Ken is suspicious. Allegedly. It's something wrong. He wouldn't be. But we not talking up together. You need to be seeing my daughter. Don't make you one. You said you sleepy. Yeah, we ain't gonna be on here for 6 hours. We're not gonna be on here for 6 hours. We gonna get on here and get off. We're not gonna be on here for 6 hours tonight. We're not gonna be on here for those 6 hours. We're not gonna be on here for 6 hours. No, no, no. We're not gonna be on here for 6 hours at all. We're not gonna be on here at all for those 6 hours. No, we can't be on here for 6 hours. But I told my son that this morning. He's like, 6 hours? I said, yeah. He said, what were y'all doing? I said, we were just talking and having drinks in the chat. He's like, wow. I said, yeah, we had a good time. So let's get over here on Melody. me get over here. So Melody, I think her New York Fashion Week is Tuesday, right? Now Remy Ma, she walked in a fashion show. Remy Ma, she did good. She looked nice. Remy Ma walked in a fashion show too in New York. So let me put it on here. Melanie said a countdown starts now. Melanie is not being bothered. Melanie said she got other shit going on. That Martell and Coleslaw wouldn't even understand the shit she got going on. So I think Melanie just over it. So I think that they don't want to come out and bother no more. Coleslaw ain't even came out and said nothing. After Melanie told her to have Martell to get your ass a car and put it on here, we heard another peep out of Martell or Coleslaw. Not another fucking peep. We ain't heard nothing else. After we asked about that car, we ain't heard nothing else. So it's needless to say that she's not gonna say nothing until she get a car. Maybe we're not gonna hear from her until she get a car. Okay, and so it's gonna be Tuesday, September the 16th. Emerge a fashion runway show in New York. 7th Avenue Beauty by Melanie Cherie. 41 Broad Street in New York, New York. Now, if I could make it to that, I would want to go, but I know I can't do it. I cannot do it. But if you are in the New York area, then yes. Now, guys, for the Winter Wonderland, last we checked, there were only 60 tickets left. Of those, only 11 VIP remain. Now, how many people have got their tickets if you're going to Winter Wonderland? How many people got tickets to Winter Wonderland? You said, all you know is that this show has brought out the worst in people on these YouTube streets. It sure has. Loso, hello, good morning. Oh, it's after midnight there in NYC. Okay. Good morning. Oh no, we be up. We was up for 6 hours last night. 2 nights of 4+ hour. Time flew by. Yes, Deborah, we had a good time though. I had a ball. We had a good time. We had a ball last night. Sometimes people can't sleep. They might, can't sleep or whatever, and you up, and that helps people. Some people don't have friends or family. They see you on live. They'll come over here. So we're all a family over here. We're all a family. So guys, what do y'all think about Dusty Dan? Do y'all think that she's still selling real estate? Do y'all think she sold any houses yet? Because supposedly the house that Martell is building, now Martell allegedly promised it to Chris Fletcher. And y'all heard what Destiny said, that she wants that house because she needs to sell that house. And I guess she ain't got no listings. So she asked Martell, so you go let me get the house right. Now, how is he gonna let you get the house if he already promised it to Chris Fletcher that he could sell it? Now, do we know if Chris Fletcher got his license back yet? Allegedly. Everything is allegedly in for entertainment purposes only. Now, do we know if Chris Fletcher went to court yet to get his license back? I haven't heard anything in these YouTube streets. Because if he don't, and allegedly Destiny has hers, what y'all think? Y'all think Chris got his license back? Let me know in the chat if y'all think Chris got his license back. She can't sell it with coleslaw in it. No, he's building another house under an LLC. You said Fletcher has to wait a year? So then y'all know he got a company with all those people that work for him. So I guess he can still work there and have people work for him. He just can't do that. I think that's how that goes. I think he can still have those agents working. He just probably can't do that. If I'm right. Let me know if I'm right. I don't think Fletcher can sell anything. That's what they said, that he's building a house under an LLC, y'all. And then people in the chat was asking him about the house and asked him, did he get his builder's license? He said, you're going to have to wait for the show. Now, Coleslaw could have took the open book test and maybe she passed it. I don't think the fuck he did. Allegedly. So that's what I'm going to say, allegedly. I don't think he passed it. And then y'all know Chris Fletcher also was taking a test for the builder's license. Y'all remember that? He was studying too, Chris Fletcher. So I wanted to Chris Fletcher get his builder's license because y'all remember he was studying too for the builder's license. Because remember Martell went over to his house and Chris was out there studying and he asked Chris what he was doing. Chris like, well, I'm starting to get my builder's license, and it looked like he got kind of mad about it. It looked like he got kind of mad about it, guys. But what do y'all think? It looked like he got kind of mad, but Chris Fletcher said he's trying to get his too. Now, there ain't nothing wrong if you're trying to get your license. You know, it's okay. If you want to get your license, it's okay. But you know how Martell think everybody trying to, you know, get one up on him. Now, guys, we're going to stick a little pin in this for just a moment. Now, let me ask y'all a question. If y'all been dating a guy for 4 or 5 months, right? And you got the means and the money, would you buy your man a $100,000 truck? If you got the means now, you got the money, or do you consider that tricking? Because Tasha K seems to think that Cash Doll is out here tricking on Zidarius, the football player, which is her man. Do y'all think that is tricking? If y'all been going together for maybe a couple of months, 6 or 7 months, and you go buy that person a truck for their birthday, $100,000, do you consider that this person is tricking when she never even bought her baby daddy one? Well, let's just take a listen. Let me know what y'all think. Would you do that if you had the means for a man that you've been 100 likes? Thank you, Chanel Monet. Would y'all do that? Remember, guys, if y'all see the hype button in the chat, please hit it. So let's just take a listen here. Cash Doll is tricking on Zidarius like she's the man of the relationship. This is Cash Doll. This is Zidarius. He's a football player.
insane. Zidarius and Cash Doll have been together for a few months. They just got upset at each other a couple weeks ago because, you know, Tracy, her baby daddy, don't like him trying to play Russell Wilson to his kids, and it got nasty. And then, of course, he felt like maybe Cash Doll wasn't taking up for him, but it's like, yo, that's my baby daddy, and I did love him because I had kids by him. But it's like, but a dude that like ain't even got down on one knee, and his knees still work because he's still playing in the NFL. So ain't nothing wrong with his knees. And he love you the way he say he do. I just don't understand why we as women have to spend so much and give so much and receive so little. Now, y'all may say Cash Dog got it. I got it, but I'm gonna keep more of it. But for her to come out acting like in a relationship and you want to buy a man that you've only been with for a few days, few hours, and a few minutes, okay? And I'm being sarcastic here. Just to piss your baby daddy off, you want to spend $100,000 on him? $100,000. You know how hard Cash Dog got to work for $100,000 with a soft rapping voice? Take a look at this. Look at this.
What's good? It's Landlord Jack. I got a big announcement. Short bed Chevy truck has been sold. I had a real heavy hitter tap in. Cash Dog. She said she want to buy the truck for her boyfriend, Zidarius Smith. My last post when I put it for sale, I said, ask your girl for permission before you contact me, because they always use that excuse. But what if your girl's a real boss and she gets you the truck for your birthday? Dang, there's still some real ones out there. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Man, I wish you many more. Check out the truck. Boom.
I ain't able to do it. I can't do it. I'm not able to buy it. Hell no. No, ma'am. 100,000.
Okay. Real men would be okay with some socks. Real husband material men would truly not let you spend your money like that. And even if you did, they would return to sender. I promise you. They would get upset if you spend money on them. Just buy me some socks and some boxes and some cologne. You know what makes it worse is that he's not even like, I don't even think Zidarius is like that elevated of a player. I don't think he's like, he ain't no $40 million contract or nothing. And I know it's their money, but I'm just saying it's just not smart. At least wait for him to give you a ring and you pay for the wedding, because I know she's gonna pay for the wedding. You really want to level him up because he ain't dropping. He dropping a jet to holiday. You get 50 pounds. They always on vacation now. You get them sandals vacations, but she ain't getting $100,000 cars. And if he does get it, he gonna lease it. Not cute, not at all.
Rockefeller Records co-founder Damon Dash.
So what do y'all think? Oh, thank you, Chanel Monet. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The money could have been in her child's trust, right? TNT G-Man said it'll be a while before Chris able to sell. There's a process he has to go through. Oh, wow. LaSalle said she is silly. She is silly. Let's all get out. Right. There's no way. Only way I would buy a birthday gift that expensive for a man, he would have to be my husband. There you go right there. Yes, Chris got a brokerage firm. So I think he can still have the brokerage firm, but it's people that work under him. So I think he okay with that. He just can't sell no houses. And then Kelowna 78, I hope I said that right. I'm convinced Martell cannot read. I don't think so either. Yes, Chris still has that brokerage firm. Remember, he was trying to open up a second location, and he wanted somebody to do the work. And remember, they were saying that they did not want Marcel to do the work because he take too long. Remember, if you're new to my channel, you like the content, please think about becoming a subscriber. We're trying to grow the channel. When I watched the replay, I was like 6 hours. I was thinking, what did I miss? Drop the tea. I had a ball. I'm glad you had a ball. That's Mel. I don't. He said, that's me. I don't sleep much. No, Destiny is delusional. She needs to ask herself why her and her podcast partner fell out. As for Chris Fletcher, I don't think so. Yeah, I think they said it had something to, what was the her and that lady that she was doing a podcast with. What happened? I think her and the lady was getting into it about Martell. If I'm not mistaken, the woman, I think she was trying to make her take accountability for Martell, and Destiny didn't like that. I think that's how her and that lady got into it, and that's why they stopped doing a podcast together. Now, let me know if I'm not mistaken. You said, but the show was filmed before he lost his life, and so he lost property and sell the house for Martell. Okay, that's a possibility too. I didn't realize it had been 6 hours. I didn't either, but you're having a good time. The time, time just flies. Hello, Sandra. Why can't have children, allegedly? I don't know. I think you know what? Now, I think we can get with women that already have kids, and I don't know why he don't. I think when he get with the women that already got kids, they don't want no more kids. And some people get up in age, like in their 40s, they don't want no more kids. I don't think Trish want no baby. You got a son that's 20. I think her son is like 20. And her daughter's 13. And then if Ken talking about a baby, that's starting all over. Oh, hell no. I don't think people want to do that. I would want to.
They're pointing out what every girl
I would. Oh my goodness.
It's a high.
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to do that. Now, some people, do. They have babies in their 40s. Some people even in their 50s. If you want to do that, that's fine. I'm done having kids. I'm ready to travel. No, that's a no-go. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know. There's not enough, like you said, there is not enough like in the world. She will have biology more. Yes, she gonna. I just can't do it. I'm sure he got a loan that had her go by it to look that way. These platforms are phony. I hope she did. Audrey. Martell do not have a builder's license and it's not recorded in Alabama. Also, Martell need to pay his bankruptcy for it. I thought he was done with the bankruptcy. Yeah, he can't pass the test. But when people were asking him in the chat about the bank, about his builder's license, because allegedly he's supposed to be, now he's not building under his name no more. He's building under an LLC. And then when people were asking him, do he got his builder's license? He said, wait. He kept on saying, you'll see on the show. So whatever that means. You said, wait a minute. You said Ken is allegedly impotent per Marquise. And wait a minute. And Ken, this is all allegedly. Allegedly. And for entertainment purposes only. Ken is allegedly impotent per Marquise, and Ken never denied it. Allegedly, probably from that weightlifting products. Yes, I forgot Marquis said that. And Ken never denied it. You are sure right. I forgot about that, RG. He sure did. So that's why he be holding, be lingering on to other people's kids, because allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, that's what Marquis said. He sure did. He said Trish sees Ken as a meantime guy. She just doesn't want to admit it. I don't see. Trish just wants him for her lifestyle. I guess some people in Huntsville, they don't make a lot of money, and she likes the things that Ken can buy her. He pays her bills, and things like that. So she likes what he can do for her. He said Xavier 20 Dusty be after him next. Trish ain't gonna mess up her body for no baby. She sure ain't. Yeah, Destiny gonna be after him next, because right now she's working on these God Brother and also Will. So after she get done with them two, then she'll be over there to Trish. So allegedly. Does anyone know the name of the 3 hotels that the Scotts allegedly built in Huntsville, Alabama? Because the one they was building, what's the name of it? Zen Gardens. They messed that one up allegedly. That's the one they took them to court. Zen Gardens, allegedly. But we saw them go to court. So I'm just gonna say allegedly. So I'm just gonna say allegedly. But we did see them go to court for that. All right, guys, let's move over here to CEASAR. Where he's talking about he had these strokes. And, he said if his friend wouldn't have took him to the hospital, he might would have left here. That's dangerous. And he was in the middle of doing a tattoo when it happened. And y'all know, if y'all notice, we ain't been seeing CEASAR a lot. He done got out the spotlight. We ain't been seeing him. He said CEASAR are surviving 2 strokes.
Are you aware of what caused the 2 strokes that you had? Well, the way it worked out, right? I didn't know. You know what I mean? The day that it happened, it was like, I don't know, bro. It felt like a bad headache. And then I got here and then it got worse. Luckily, my bodyguard dragged me to the hospital because he was like, he never seen me like this. And I was doing a tattoo. So I got to the hospital. I forgot how high my blood pressure was. But I know that shit was high as fuck. That shit was definitely over 180 something. So it was like, shit, you had a stroke. So it was like, we got to take you to ICU immediately. Now they doing the blood, they doing the workup and everything. But they put me in the CAT scan. They see my brain. They see the blood drops on my brain and shit like that. And that's how I knew I had 2 strokes, because one dropped there, one dropped there. So it was like, are you aware of what caused the 2 strokes that you had? Well, the way it worked out, right? I didn't know. You know what I mean? The day that it happened, it was like, I don't know, bro. It felt like a bad headache. And then I got here and then it got worse. Luckily, my bodyguard dragged me to the hospital because he was like, he never seen me like this. And I was doing a tattoo. I mean, so I got to the hospital. I forgot how high my blood pressure was. But I know that shit was high as fuck. That shit was definitely over 180 something. So it was like, shit, you had a stroke. So it was like, we gotta take you to ICU immediately. Now they doing the blood, they doing the workup and everything. I mean, put me in the CAT scan. They see my brain. They see the blood drops on my brain and shit like that. And that's how I knew I had two strokes, because one dropped there, one dropped there. So it was like,
Are you aware of what caused the two strokes?
Now that's dangerous. Bleeding on the brain and everything, that was really dangerous for him. He had two. And thank God, he said his bodyguard took him to the hospital. How scary is that? Because y'all know we have not been seeing CEASAR for a while. And, you know, I guess he's trying to stay out the spotlight a little bit. But he still does tattoos. But that was dangerous. That was dangerous for him. What y'all think about that? About him having the stroke? Let me show y'all this other clip here with CEASAR.
these motherfuckers, they will come back and put a bullet in your head. Like the urban tattoo artist, how dangerous it is, because you're not dealing with the regular fellas sometimes. Sometimes you're dealing with motherfuckers that just caught 3 bodies and just want to put another teardrop on, like have a little chat.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Let's go. Come on.
I know you had 2 strokes.
I'm not even thinking about how serious this shit is. I'm a black man. What black man don't have high blood pressure? I was in the depths of this hood, in the depths, in the trenches, when this blood shit was just starting.
Was your father alive to see this?
And I wish he was alive right now. I could really sit here and talk to him, just like, yo, Dad, what should I do? And it's like that. And it's like, I can't even do that.
Is it true that he passed away of AIDS?
They kept telling him, like, yo, listen, you gotta stop take drugs that you're doing. He didn't do that. It was almost like he was ready to check out.
A TV show approaches you. How did all of that come about?
My homeboy named Corey Guns, he gets a show now called Son of a Gun. They come in the black ink now, film us tattooing. You know what? It was this pile of money, and then, you know what I mean, we see where it goes from there. We got signed. I didn't own Black Ink Gallery at the time. The landlord walks in there, yo. That's 6 days to vacate the premises.
After you started filming that, oh shit, this is about to be something big. Was the women just throwing themselves at you and like...
You know when it really started happening? When I got out of my relationship with Dutchess, right? I didn't cheat on Dutchess. I really thought I was gonna get married to her.
What was the main reason you felt the need to end that relationship?
Fame is a dangerous drug. I was chasing women that I met instead of facing the woman that was present in front of me.
What's the one thing Dutchess said about you that felt like that mom?
When she said I put my hands on her, I never put hands on her.
I'm saying she put hands on you.
Yeah, she has.
Well, your daughter said you put your hands on feet on her. What is your relationship like now today?
You
know, the video that captured you, the animal cruelty of you hitting the dog.
Like, I don't even know how to repeat it. Like,
how soon thereafter did you hear from the network?
If not the same day, the next day.
Did they call you to tell you were fired?
Nah, they didn't do that.
How much money were you making at the time before you got let go?
$1 million a year.
Were you surprised that the people who you looked out for did not return the favor when you were released from the show?
Everybody's darkest moments been there. I'll feel some type of way, but then I just had to eat it.
Ever be open to doing a Black Ink Crew reboot?
People don't understand.
So what do y'all think about him? You said Caesar was so immature. Let me see. Wait. Let me go back. I heard that he was going to get her to take the test. Somebody said she took the test and couldn't pass it. Hello, Sharon King. You said the reason Martell wants to be friends again is because he needs yes people to stroke his ego. See how he uses Ari. Yes, but see, the thing is, the Scots don't need him no more. What they need him for? Martell don't got shit. They don't need Martell no more. Martell need them now. Martell has nothing for them. You know, so Martell need them. Let me see. You said it's another person that let being famous get the best of them. Yes, some people can't handle being famous. Definitely, I live in Harlem and hadn't seen him in a minute. Oh, okay. If Ken is important, it's got to be the. You said if Ken is impotent, it's got to be the text driver, allegedly. Allegedly. They just broke up a couple of weeks ago because he wanted Cash to stop wearing makeup. Yep. He said these folks need to come out of Alabama because my retention pension is more than what Tisha make a month here in California. Right. So, you know, because I think their cost of living is really low there. Another person who had it all but treated his workers like crap and decided to abuse a dog on camera. Now he's trying to say he didn't do that. Oh, there was another one that did that too. He said, "What black men don't have high blood pressure? Caesars, they lie. Change your eating habits and salt intake." But I didn't know his dad died of HIV. Well, the other one, because he said his dad was doing drugs. I think that's why he sold his soul to be rich and famous, allegedly. You said Corey Gunn is Peter Gunn's son. Yeah, yes. You said Martell is slow. Hey, Shishi. Now, this is why he said him and Dutchess broke up. Because Dutchess moved back to North Carolina. I think she's a school teacher now. And I think she also has a tattoo shop. But I think Dutchess was just a little bit too bossy because y'all remember they went to North Carolina. She wanted Caesar to buy that house for $1 million. Now I thought that was a little bit extreme. And he wasn't even famous like he, is now. She wanted that man to buy that house for $1 million.
What was the main reason you felt the need to end that relationship?
The main reason I couldn't see myself the rest of my life going through what I was going through with her. Feel me? Like, Dutchess changed. I didn't see the sweet country girl I used to see. It was like the industry almost like, I wouldn't say deformed her, but it was like fame is a dangerous drug. And when that shit hit you, it hit people in different ways. And it was like, I was just seeing the nasty side of her. And it was like, I was chasing the woman that I met instead of facing the woman that was present in front of me. And I couldn't do that, bro. I was sitting there every time the show comes on, it comes on Monday, Tuesday, she's depressed, she going through it. Friday, we back at it, and then Monday be the same pattern.
What was the main reason you felt the need to end that relationship?
The main reason I couldn't see myself the rest of my life going through what I was going through with her. Feel me? Like, Dutchess changed. I didn't see the sweet country girl I used to see. It was like the industry almost like, I wouldn't say deformed her, but it was like fame is a dangerous drug. And when that shit hit you, it hit people in different ways. And it was like, I was just seeing the nasty side of her. And it was like, I was chasing the woman that I met instead of facing the woman that was present in front of me. And I couldn't do that, bro. I was sitting there every time the show comes on, it comes on Monday, Tuesday, she's depressed, she going through it. Friday, we back at it, and then Monday be the same pattern.
What was the main reason you felt the need to end that relationship?
I think both of them is to blame, but Dutchess was a little bit more. It was, she was too bossy. She was very bossy. She wanted too much too fast. To me, y'all let me know. That's just my take on it. She wanted too much. She was trying to do too much. Y'all let me know if that's what y'all thought, what y'all saw, because I watched Black Ink, and I watched the Black Ink Chicago. I watched both of them, and it was like the same thing happened with Ryan from was it Black Ink Chicago, if that's the name of it. The same thing happened with them as well. It was so much. They were screwing each other, and they were just, everybody was wild. Everybody was sleeping with each other in the shop. It was terrible. And Kat, I'm glad that she moved to LA, got her own shop. She got married to a football player and everything. And she got 4 kids now, and I think she was pregnant again. So it worked out for her. You said Dutchess was bossy, but she had his back. I can say that. I can see that. Now, they asked her that, and she said that she was thinking about getting a lawyer and go after Martell, but she didn't do it. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know if she's changed her mind, but she has not done it. And that conversation that Martell, from what I got out the conversation that Martell and Marcel had yesterday, I think that if Leticia was going to sue, then I think Marcel would have told him, and then I think he would have told them that they couldn't be friends no more. He said he wants their friendship, if they're gonna be back friends, to happen naturally. If they can be back friends. That Caesar was not a good person? Oh, wow. Hello, Connie. Wilding Out Inc. Okay. I don't think she was gonna. Well, what they gonna sue Martell? What they gonna get out of Martell? Martell ain't got nothing. Martell ain't got a pop the piston and a window to throw it out. Martell ain't got nothing. So that's just a waste. Hey, he ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing, y'all. Not nothing. Nothing. He terrible. You know, he's pitiful. You know, he went from sugar to shit. And that's bad. It's bad when you go from sugar to shit. Sugar to shit. Now, guys, I was trying to Remy did try to pop out with Easy the Black Captain. Now, again, guys, I like Remy and I like Pap. Okay, I like Clarissa too. Sometimes people won't forever, it just don't work out that way. Pap said that Remy, now Pap is coming out saying Remy wasn't for him. So all this stuff that we see that these stars and these rappers, these R&B and actors be acting like they're all in love, that, you know, sometimes it's just for the camera, because I for sure thought Remy Ma and Papoose was in love. You know, I did. But he's coming out and saying that Remy wasn't for him. Oh, okay. Yeah, so after that, I was like, the hell with it. What, you know, I just do me. Whatever they gonna do, they gonna do. Because I for sure thought Papoose and Remy was black love. And I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, hey, am I stupid for thinking that? Hey, I'll take that. I see no cracks in the surface. So now, hey, you said Remy's a big cheater? Oh, look, honey, I didn't know. You know, now, I will say this. Somebody hold you down like that, and, you know, make sure everything is straight for you. Now, hey, now, if Papoose did mess around with one of his baby mamas or something like that while she was in jail, he must have kept that on the low. Didn't nobody know it. And she was in jail for quite a long time, okay? And he came up there every single day, answered every phone call. Okay, if he did cheat on you, we didn't hear about it, okay? So he kept on the low. If he did it respectfully. I'm not saying he should have did it or anything like that, but we never heard about him cheating on you. All we heard about him doing was making sure he held it down while you was in jail, okay? That's all I heard. But you say he cheated on you with one of the baby mama while he's in jail, okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. But I never heard it. I've never heard that before. But if you said he did, he did. But what I'm saying is I never heard it. You get what I'm saying? So he kept it where Remy didn't know about it. I will say that. I'm gonna say that, y'all. Was it right? No, it's not right. I'm not gonna say it's not right to cheat. But what I'm saying is that he kept it respectfully where Remy did not know about it. And if she did find out, she found out about it when she, I guess she said she went over there to his mama house, and one of the baby mama was over there and told her that. Okay. But he wasn't out here in the streets or whatever. and he was up there all the time or whatever, married to and everything. That's what I'm saying. So that's the only thing I'm saying. I liked it, Remy Ma and Papoose as a couple. But if it didn't work, it didn't work. Didn't work, it didn't work. Now, do I think Easy the Block Captain is a leech trying to get fame off of Remy? Yes. Because he's a nobody. Now at least Papoose got somebody who got some clout. That's all I'll say that. I will say that. Because Easy, no. I'm just going to say that. Y'all let me know. Y'all think Easy the Block Captain with Remy? I just don't think that he's here for a long time. I think he's here to get what he can get. That's all I'm going to say on that. That's just my personal opinion. Now, people might got other opinions. I'm just saying what I see. So I'm just going to say that. Now, Remy did want to come out because, you know, they talking about Clarissa and Pap a little bit too much for her liking. And I don't think she likes it. And what he is saying is that I guess he's trying to now say that she was not his person. Oh, okay. All right. She wasn't your person. Okay. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. About Remy and Pat. Do y'all like him with Clarissa? Let me know. Do y'all like him more with Clarissa than with Remy? Y'all let me know. Do y'all like him better with Clarissa or with Remy? Be honest. There's no right or wrong answer. Just be honest. We can be honest. There's no right or wrong answer about you like him with Remy or do you like him with Clarissa? I will say this. I liked him. I liked him and I'll say this. I liked him and Remy together because they fit together. Because I'm so used to seeing them together. It's like when you're so used to seeing somebody together, it's like they belong together. They grow on you. And when you see them with somebody else, it looks weird. But after a while, it starts to grow on you. Like, okay, they not together no more. Okay, we got to move on. That's how I'm taking it now. But it took me a long time to get there. That you know that they're not together. But it took me a while to get there. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Because I'm so used to seeing him with Remy, it took me a while to get there with him being with Clarissa. So it took me a while to get there, but you know, I got there. So, you know, it looks like Clarissa makes him happy. So I'm happy about that. But some stuff is coming out that now people are saying that he was cheating on Remy. Clarissa Shields and Papoose gush about their first time meeting. Clarissa claimed she knew he was the one after 2 weeks of texting. She gotta be blind to say he's not a good looking man. But she said they met in 2022. Well, I thought he was with Remy in 2022. Let me know in the chat, guys. Wasn't he with Remy in 2022? Because he's knowing these last 2 years was a lie. They need to get it. That's what I just said, Audrey. I don't know what's holding up with the divorce. Either one of them want anything. But this is what he said. He said that he said that he slid up in the DM. Wait a minute. He gave her, I think, a free ticket.
For Stevenson fight.
Yeah.
And then
you shook her hand and said you were a fan.
Yeah, I happened to be walking to my seat and I
happened to be.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, is that Clarissa Shields? I've always been a fan of her.
Yeah, I got a video he sent me back in 2000 and was it 20 or something? So he's been a fan. You get your moment to say I'm a fan.
Yeah, I see her, and when I went to shake her hand, I realized how beautiful she was. I was like,
Thank you. And so, never to be shy, as the rumor I heard, you then slipped into the DMs and offered him VIP tickets to the fight.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, you know what?
She did.
No, so it was like he's a fan of boxing, and why not come and see the greatest fight? Yeah. But I did recognize like right away. I'm like, that's a good-looking man. So I thought to myself, I said, hey. You gotta be blind, and I say he's a good looking man. That's all I'm saying. So when I fit in there, it was like, but I didn't even know that I liked him until like probably about 2 weeks. We was texting back and forth.
Texting back and forth for the longest.
Well, I love this part. You were texting, but then you sent each other poems.
Yes.
I don't think I don't have them on, but yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. We started at some point.
Because I rap too.
I found out that she does poetry.
You do. My rapping started off as poetry when I was back in school. I used to write it, but he didn't believe, but he told me the same thing with him. So he sent me a poem, and then I sent him one back, and then we kind of did one. Like we did one together, we did one separate. We got a few different poems. Yeah. Are you gonna turn these poems into a book or a song? Or
we should. She's really good. We met at that Shakur Stevenson fight.
Yeah.
And then
you shook her hand and said you were a fan.
Yeah, I happened to be walking to my seat and
I happened to be.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, is that Clarissa Shields? I've always been a fan of her.
Yeah, I got a video he sent me back in 2000 and was it 20 or something? So he's been a fan. You get your moment to say I'm a fan.
Yeah, I see her, and when I went to shake her hand, I realized how beautiful she was. I was like,
thank you. And
so guys, him and Clarissa Shields is getting around, baby. They going on the Tamara Hall show. They getting around. Okay. What do y'all think? You know, Papoose said that they was writing poems to each other. Clarissa Shields said that she raps. And he telling her how beautiful she is. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? I think, you know, at first I thought Pap wasn't really feeling her, but I think Pap is feeling her, y'all. Maybe at first he wasn't, but now he is to me. What do y'all think? I think Pap is she's starting to grow on him, y'all. We want to be honest. I'm being honest here. I think that she didn't grow on him. I think he likes the way that Clarissa treats him, how she's always talking about him, giving him big props and things. I think she has grown on him. So I think that she is, you know, she's grown on him, and I think he's starting to feel her. What do y'all think? Just my Just my take on it. What do y'all think? Do y'all think she's starting to grow on him? Maybe starting to feel her? He said all this about him cheating and all of this after Remy cheated. Okay. Now, you know when you go through a divorce that when you go through your first initial hearing, they legally separate you. That's I know how they do it in Wisconsin. You can ask to be legally separated. So if you decide you want to step out, start talking to somebody or dating, it's not like you're cheating because y'all are legally separated. Okay, because you're just waiting to have it finalized. So they're supposed to legally separate you, and then you're just waiting to get the divorce finalized. Now I don't know how they do it in other states, but I know in Wisconsin they do that. You said I have a bad taste in my mouth for Tamara Hall now, because she is a married woman and being messy. Tamara should have told him to get a divorce. Okay, all right. Y'all know we are entitled to our own opinions. Y'all know that. I don't understand why Tamara Hall would have them on her show. Shaking my head. Okay. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Does it make a difference to y'all if he's legally separated? Let me know in the chat. You said no, the money has grown on him. Okay. Yeah, Tamara Hall is married to a white man. Yes, she is. Yes. I want to know where is Clarissa's endorsement deal? She's so busy running behind Pap. She ain't. Well, she said Pap be helping her get endorsement deals and helping her make money. That's what she says. But after that last fight she just had, y'all remember what she said? She's not gonna fight no more because she's trying to have a baby next year. Remember, she said after this fight right here, she's not supposed to be fighting no more. She's gonna start trying for her family. That's what she said. Let me know if I'm wrong. That's what she said. She's gonna start trying for her family, y'all. He said, I like him and Remy, but not that invested. Okay. He said, nope. No, legally separated don't matter. I'm not invested in a man and not get nothing in the end because he was not divorced. Okay. 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 So both of them, I said this to myself too. I said, I get a divorce. I want to be fully divorced. I would not want to be dating people and I'm not divorced. That's right. I said that for myself. And some people, I know there's a lot of people that are still married and they are in relationships. They ain't got no divorce. They still run around here in relationships. They didn't been gone on about their business and they got boyfriends now. And I'm trying to figure out about the damn paperwork. Hello, Miss Dee Dee. I believe Pat Pierce for her. Okay. Wait a minute. Shisha, you said I think that was all put on hold because she's focused on having a family with Pat. Yeah, Clarissa ain't running around here trying to do no more fights or do nothing. She focused on that baby. She said she's having a baby next year. She said her and Pap are ready to start their family. That's what she said. She said she got enough money right now. She said she's ready to start her family. She want to have a baby. I'm not saying it. This is what she said. When she just had that fight, a couple of months ago, She said after that fight, she was not fighting no more because she's gonna be trying to get pregnant next year. Now, I don't know how, and I'm not trying to be shady. I'm not trying to throw no shade. I'm not even trying to throw a grenade. How the hell is you gonna try to get pregnant next year? You're not even the fiance. The man is not even divorced. So that ain't no. So what you telling me? You willing to risk everything to get pregnant by Papoose? That's what it looks like to me. You let me know, y'all, in the chat. What y'all think? I will keep asking about them damn divorce papers. When is the divorce gonna be final? I would be asking every damn day if it was me. But you know. But like I said, I know people that that are really legally married, but they have moved out from their boyfriend, you know, from their husband, and they went on about their business. And they got them, you know, some people got them a new woman, some of them got new men. But legally, they still married. I don't know why they haven't done paperwork, but I'm just saying. Me personally, I can't do it. I can't roll like that. We ain't together no more. I got a boyfriend. I live in my own house. He got a girlfriend. They together, but legally still married. Oh no. Oh no. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do that one. I told them, I told you, y'all want to be running around here doing it. I said, why don't you go downtown and turn the paperwork in? Y'all ain't been together in 10 years. Yeah, another one ain't, you know. Hey, do your thing. Yeah, a lot of people said there's nothing wrong with it. They said that technically they not married. They said because they ain't been together, they just got still got paperwork on the side. Okay, but me, I got to get the paperwork done. There's no way. Because if people know this who married, they don't give a shit if y'all ain't been together, if y'all been separated. If something happened to you or him, you are still legally the wife. You got to say so. We don't care if you got a girlfriend or boyfriend. Whose name is on this marriage certificate? What if you get where you can't talk for yourself and you own some type of a pub and you got a devious husband? That man better pull the plug on you and your kids can't say nothing. Just saying at the head, you know what? Or if something happened to him, you're responsible for taking care of the man. He's still your husband by law. So just think about all these scenarios that could happen. Just saying. I don't know why people want to do that. Like if they if you marry right, why don't you get the divorce? They never get the divorce. They just go on about their business and people just get boyfriend and girlfriend. Just saying, a lot of people do that. I know people that had a whole family and separated for more than 20 years. When he passed away, that wife took over everything and she had 4 kids. That's what I'm talking about, Sharon. That's what I try to tell people. That's what I'm saying right there. There you go right there, Sharon. Women are go get with these men and build a family with these other men, knowing they still married. If that man passed away, the wife is coming in and cleaning the house, baby. The wife is gonna come in and clean house. She give a shit if y'all girlfriend. The wife is gonna clean house. So people need to be careful, right? That ain't what the Bible says. I know it ain't. That ain't what the Bible says. Expectations, but I don't understand why these people do that. I just seen something on YouTube where a lady had been with the man for about 10 years. He got sick. And she said her friend girl had been there with that man through thick and thin, you know, through sickness and everything. They weren't married, but she had been with him for a long time. That man got sick and he passed away. He had a daughter. They said that they wouldn't let that woman do nothing. His daughter had to be the one to make the arrangements to send him to whatever what you call that, the funeral home. She had to identify the body, sign off on the paperwork and everything. All the money go to his daughter because her friend that had been with him for, you know, years, about 10 plus years. They were not married, so she don't get nothing. His daughter get everything. His daughter making all the arrangements and calling all the shots. The girlfriend can't do nothing. But she was there when he passed away, and everything, taking him to the doctor's appointments on YouTube. So, do not do wifey things if you are a girlfriend. That's all I'm gonna say. He said, wife didn't allow her to come to the funeral? Damn. Wait a minute. Ooh, she was cutthroat. He said they all need Jesus. Yes. Why would you invest your time? You said wife didn't allow her to come to the funeral? Oh, that's cutthroat. If he or she don't want a divorce, that means they still holding on to something or hopes of reconciling. Well, they keep stepping with that one. That happened with my own mother when my stepdad passed. My granny made sure to tell the military that my mom and dad was not married. So by me and my brother being the oldest, we had to run the service. See there? No. That's sad. Yeah, I'm telling you. You still legally tied also. I dropped the T. My divorce dragged out and I was stressed thinking I'd be damn, this end up gonna pull the plug on me. I meant that shit. That's what I said. That's what I be telling people. They be like, you just be so paranoid. I'm not paranoid. I'm just telling y'all the truth. He wouldn't do that. You don't know what a MF would do. Okay. I'm telling y'all better hop on down to James Logan Street. That's the courthouse here in Milwaukee, where when you go take care of your business. I tell them all the time, you need to go on down to the James Logan Street and handle y'all business. Well, I'm telling y'all, go on down to the James Logan Street and handle your damn business. They won't do it. If you, I told them, I said, if you got on a breathing machine, you know your husband can come in there and tell him to pull the plug on your ass. They start laughing and think it's funny. I said, it ain't funny. And your kids, the kids can't do nothing about it. Your mama can't do nothing about it. Nobody. Because he is legally your husband. I ain't been with him in 10 or 15 years. It don't matter. That's not what the paperwork say. So if y'all know y'all not going to be back together, what's the whole up with the damn divorce? That's all I'm saying. But people do what they want to do. Back in the day, women didn't care. Most men had two families. Yeah, I told y'all what happened when I with me this summer. No, the other summer. I went to my uncle's funeral down there in St. Louis, and I told y'all, kids, we never seen these kids a day in our life. But the kids look like my cousin. Next thing we know, it was some kids over there look just like them. And then the oldest son, the parents, the dad tell the oldest son, everything. So he waited till his dad passed away, and he called the other kids that lived in Tennessee, and they came on down to the field, and the other brothers and sisters looking like, who was that? Then the brother said, well, Dad made me promise not to tell y'all until he passed away, but those are our other brothers and sisters. He said, everybody looking confused, but see, let me tell y'all something. Other people knew, and you know what? Brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, they know about what they brothers do and stuff like that, but they ain't gonna tell them. Because when it happened, my mama and my uncle them started looking around. I went up there, I said, Mama, did you know that the uncle had them other kids? And the only thing her and her brother looked at each other and started laughing. Yeah, we knew it. It wasn't your business. It wasn't your damn business. He wanted you to know, he would have told you. I said, wow. Then my uncle, his daughter was asking him all type of questions. And he told her, if the man wanted you to know, he would have told you. He said, yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know he had those other kids. So the brothers and sisters and aunts and uncle them be knowing that the brother them got other kids by other people. They just ain't gonna say nothing unless they're asked to say something. If they pass away or something like that, then you get to ask them questions, then they'll say something. But until then, they ain't gonna say a damn thing. Just telling you the truth. You said, Shari, you said, not my daddy. You said, it's not funny. Another one, I think I done told y'all this story. My other uncle, one of my, well, to our knowledge, he only had one son. And he passed away in a tragic accident that was with his son was in the car, my brother was in the car, and my other cousin in the car. But his son was the only one passed away. So about 2 years, 2 years went past, he grieved and everything. Next thing I know, here come my uncle, step up in the house. He bring in another boy, and we looking like, who is this? Promise y'all, true story. Hey, y'all, I want y'all to meet y'all cousin, my son. So we all in the house looking like, who? And, my son and myself, I'm thinking, like, what son? Your son passed away. He said, this is my son right here. Oh, man, we just looked at, he said his name. I said, what? I said, we ain't never seen him. Because I ain't bring him around. So he introduced us to him and everything like that. And I guess he went around everybody else's house introducing him. But if his other son had not passed away, we would never met him. But to this day, he's cool with everybody in the family. He comes around. He's just part of our family now. But we would have never knew him unless his other son didn't pass away. Same thing with my mama. We asked her. Oh, yeah, we knew about him. They know the mama and everything. Just saying. Baby, they do not tell on their brother and sister. But when it hit the fan, then you ask them, they'll tell you. But until then, they're not gonna say nothing unless it needs to be said. When they brothers bring it out, and then if you ask them if they know, they'll say, yeah, we knew. Yeah. Shawty said my daddy was a Rolling Stone. That will help me through my relationship of what I did not want. Oh, okay. They can help you through some things. Yeah, my mom and them, they kept their mouth shut. They did not tell on each other. You think your dad is too? She at 74? Wow. He also tried when I left. He said he also tried when I left him. He tried to convince everybody I needed to be committed and threatened me with it because I made him pay alimony and he couldn't get out of it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, expectations. I'm so sorry to hear that. These men low down and dirty once you try to leave them. I'm glad too. I'm glad it shifted quickly for you, expectations. I'm sorry to hear these men is low down and dirty. That's why I be trying to encourage people. If you is not with that man no more, you got your boyfriend, whatever, you need to get a divorce. What the hell is you hanging on for? What the hell? $16 kids? Dang. You said going by the grace and mercy of the Lord that gave me peace beyond understanding. Praise God, expectations. These men are some dogs, you know. They're some dogs. I'm glad that I have my channel. We can come over here and talk about different stuff. And my other channel, we're gonna have a lot more to talk about my situation. We'll talk about mine when I get over there in my other channel. Make sure you guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also drop the T 2.0. That's gonna be my like blogging channel, my journal channel. Give me 1 second. All right, that's my daughter. Good for you. Yes, good for you. Oh, okay, that's good. Y'all working in your relationship. All right, guys, y'all know I do Black History. We got to do that. I don't want to keep y'all on here long tonight. Give me 1 second. Oh no, y'all, we got to listen to Clarissa Shields because people are asking her if she's pregnant. We got to do her. We got to do Clarissa Shields first. Clarissa Shields denies being pregnant. Says she wants to get. Now she says she wants to get a butt reduction surgery. She said her butt is too big now. I forgot we had to do her. I forgot about that. Girl, Clarissa on here. Clarissa on here saying that she needs to get her a butt reduction. Let me put that on here. Let's talk about this for a second. Look at it.
Am I pregnant? No, I ain't no goddamn pregnant.
Okay.
The hell wrong with you?
Oh, well, you the one said you want to get pregnant. Did you say that?
Somebody said, anybody who say I don't have a big butt, I think something wrong with you. And it's not even that I want to have a big butt. Honestly, you know how girls be going to get their breasts reducted? I want to go and get my butt reducted. My butt is too big. My butt is the reason I can't make 147 pounds. My legs. Like, why would you ask me, am I pregnant on here? Is you okay? You know what's funny is? It's like, if I was pregnant, is this the place to be asking me that at? Like, I don't know. Maybe because, yeah. I know my body is perfect. That's why I'm not altering it. Your body? Yeah, I know my body perfect. Girl, I stood up. These damn views went from 800 to 1,200 something. These people crazy. Yeah, he'll be here in a minute. You guys, I'm adding a new coat. Am I pregnant? No, I ain't no goddamn pregnant. The hell
Why she eat her that with a spoon?
Somebody said, anybody who say I don't have a big butt, I think something wrong with you.
One second, y'all. So yeah, do you think Clarissa Shields should get a butt reduction? I don't know why she eating that food with that spoon like that. He said Clarissa is so ghetto. Why do she come online eating and smacking all the time? I don't know. I don't think she know like etiquette. I don't think she know that, y'all. Yeah, she do. I think she try to get better. She trying, but I think she try to have tough skin because people be calling her ugly and things like that. So I think she trying to get a little, trying to work on it. You said she's all. Let's see. She's all over the place and sounds very immature. She doesn't understand how her antics are harming her brand. You know, people tried to tell her that, and she's like, I don't care. She said she always talk about how much money she has and all, you know. Um, you said I grew up in Flint. She just hood. Okay. Now, she kind of confuses me because if somebody asks her if she's pregnant, she get offended. But then she'll come on this internet saying she's getting pregnant next year. So she back and forth. She just back and forth. So you don't want nobody to ask you if you're pregnant, but then you'll come on this internet and say you're getting pregnant next year. So which one is it missing? Can't have it both ways. Either you're getting pregnant or you're not. One second here. Let's see. We're gonna do Black History now. I'll be like happy when I find out about like different towns and stuff that like different places used to be like black towns and stuff like that. I'll be so excited about that.
The Houston's George Bush Airport was built on a black town. On this episode of Houston's Black Historical Facts, we're going to focus on Bordersville. Bordersville is located about 20 miles from downtown Houston. It was established after black people were pushed out of neighboring Humble. The town of Humble was enjoying the discovery of Texas cash crop, crude oil. In fact, the town of Humble was named after Humble Oil, which is now ExxonMobil. As a result, Humble's black people moved a few miles west along FM 1960. In the area, a white man opened a mill, hired the residents, and allowed them to settle. Unfortunately, the sawmill closed during the Great Depression. Also, a big project would soon gobble up the town's boundaries. In 1969, IAH was built. Unfortunately, the people didn't have running water until 1981. Today, Bordersville has a population of a few hundred people. It continues to be eaten up bit by Humble's fast growth. At 50 million annual passengers, IAH continues to grow. As a result, more and more companies are expanding into the tiny town, causing property values to increase. So let's honor and keep what's left of Bordersville alive. Did you know that Houston's George Bush Airport was built on a black town? On this episode of Houston's Black Historical Facts, we're going to focus on Bordersville. Bordersville is located about 20 miles from downtown Houston. It was established after black people were pushed out of neighboring Humble. The town of Humble was enjoying the discovery of Texas cash crop.
Did y'all know that that was a black airport? Excuse me. Did y'all know that that airport was once a black town? And it still got black people there, but the property's value is going up, and y'all know why it's going up, because they want to get those properties so they can build on it. So they probably offering the people double or triple for those houses so they can just tear them down or what have you. But some people, and if they're older, they're not going to sell their property. But you know, sometimes, money talks. And so there's already an airport over there, the George Bush Airport, and there still are properties over there that some people just not going to sell their property. And if they keep on building over there, the property value is going to go up and up and up, and those houses are worth a lot. A lot. So those people, they probably know what they're doing by holding on to their houses to the last minute, and they're going to offer them, top dollar for them. So they just probably going to keep holding on to the houses until the very end. Let me know if y'all knew about that.
Crude oil. In fact, the town of Humble was named after Humble Oil, which is now ExxonMobil. As a result, Humble's black people moved a few miles west along FM 1960. In the area, a white man opened a mill, hired the residents, and allowed them to settle. Unfortunately, the sawmill closed during the Great Depression. Also, a big project would soon gobble up the town's boundaries. In 1969, IAH was built. Unfortunately, the people didn't have running water until 1981. Today,
just think about that. These people did not have running water until 1981. I tell y'all used to know the importance of water until you don't have it, especially hot water. I wonder why they didn't have water until 1981. Wow. So today, Broadville has a population of a few hundred people.
Bordersville has a population of a few hundred people. It continues to be eaten up bit by Humble's fast growth. At 50 million annual passengers, IAH continues to grow. As a result, more and more companies are expanding into the tiny town, causing property values to increase. So let's honor and keep what's left of Bordersville alive. Did you know that Houston's George Bush?
Oh, wow. I didn't know if you knew that. I did not know that. I love to find out different things. So all these towns that were drowned out or built on top, you know, I just started learning about this as I've been on YouTube. So there were a lot of black towns, and they said we need to pick ourselves up by the bootstraps. We did, but every time we do get something going and we start prospering, y'all come and tear it down, as always. But they never tell that truth, ever. They don't tell the truth about that they tear down everything. Or they will, what's the other thing? Tear it down or drown it out. They never tell about that. So it's a lot. When you start thinking about all these towns and things that they did, what they did to all these black towns, the history, it's just sickening. It is sickening what they did to all these black towns. It is sickening. Here's another thing here, guys, I want to show y'all. Black art for black homes. I want to get this painting right here for my house. I'm going to have to try to find it. The black Jesus with the black disciples. So this right here is called Black Art for Black Homes. That's beautiful. I love black art. I want this picture right here. I want this right here. I got to find it though. I would love this picture right here. And this is how this picture was intended to be, but y'all know they whitewashed the picture and put a white person up here with black white disciples. But this is how this picture was all along. So I want this exact picture. Well, let me know what y'all think about that. Black art in your home. Let me know what y'all think about that. One more thing right here. So what do y'all think about that? It's on this website right here. Let me go back. Go back here. Let me put it up here. So right here, this is where you can find it at right here. Right here. It's available right here. This is the website. I'm sure they have more than this, but this is the website here. Oh Lord, I done put it in the wrong thing. Oh Lord, I'm putting it in the wrong thingy. I'm gonna put it in the chat, guys, in case you guys want to. Um, I do too. I love Black Jesus, Santa Claus. I do. Oh, you only have black art in your house? What do y'all think about what happened to Charlie Kirk? Do anybody have any empathy for him? Let me know in the chat. So I'm putting the website in the chat for the black art. Hey, Lady B. Does anybody have any empathy for Charlie Kirk? Yes, I think that's Smart Cookie. Yes, that is so sad. That is so sad. That was so sad. But those people, her people are from Chicago. And they said either they're going to get regular justice or they're going to get the other kind of justice, allegedly. You said Charlie got what he was asking for? Allegedly. Charlie was so... He said, I feel no way about Charlie. Have you ever listened to how he spoke, and especially about black people? Yes. Do you know people were getting fired from their job and stuff like that because people were saying they had no empathy for him? I'm like, so this man can get up here and talk about black people like a dog, and because we say we don't have no empathy for this man, y'all got a problem with that? And then a lot of these black churches was getting up here trying to talk about they got empathy and stuff with it, and they lost a lot of their following, like online. You know, a lot of people watch church online and things like that. They lost a lot of their following. You said that's not our fight. When it came to Charlie Kirk, I didn't even know who the man was. No, the woman from Milwaukee was in the right. That other woman had beat her so bad in the past. That woman had to protect herself. Now I didn't know. Now I didn't see that where the girl had beat her up in the past. I saw posts where the girl would go online and be taunting her. The other baby mama from here would go online and be taunting her, talking about her and stuff like that, and things like that. Now I was looking at that. Now, both of them was fighting over a no good man. No good man. The man wasn't no good. Nothing. Now, what my understanding was, I thought this happened in front of the school. Now, some people said it happened in front of the man's house. Let me see what y'all saying. No, the woman from Milwaukee was in the right. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Do y'all think because it was black on black crime? I see where you're coming from. You said the Romika girl started it with the girl from Milwaukee. But see, I thought at first I thought it happened in front of her son's school. I thought she had dropped her son off at school. She was coming back to get in her car and they pulled up on her. Now we're hearing a story that she was in front of the man's house. Now if that changes the story for me. But I thought the girl was in front of the school. She had went in there to took her son to school. She was getting in her car to go to work. Now, if you go in front of somebody's house, you asking for it. Now, because they were saying that she was in front of the school. You said they fired the dean at Tennessee University yesterday for saying how she felt about Charlie Kirk. This is, look, we have the freedom of speech here. We can say how he feels. What about all the stuff he said about the black people? So that's right what he said about the black people, so people can't say how they feel. Charlie said that Michelle Obama was uneducated and probably got her degree free. He said if he got on a plane with a black pilot, he wondered if he was qualified or DEI. Yes, I remember he said that. It happened, okay, in front of his house. I think that. I think the man should be charged too. Because Mika, she did have a restraining order on the baby daddy. And then they said the girl had a restraining order on Romika. Now that damn demon targeted us with violence. He was spewing hate and hiding behind Jesus, pimping racist radical. Yes, he was. Then you say something about him, it's the end of the world. Rika couldn't let that man go. He moved on and she couldn't accept it. Okay, because they said it was the other way around, that he didn't want to let Romika go. They said he couldn't let Romika go. Women need to learn to control themselves, because when he did what he did wasn't against the law. Okay. Okay. All right, guys, we've been on here for almost 3 hours. We got to get off. All right, guys, remember, if you're not subscribed to my channel and you like the content, please think about subscribing. And please subscribe to my other channel, Drop the T 2.0, and also subscribe to my other platforms, Drop the T at Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And if you didn't give me a thumbs up when you came in, please give me one on your way out. I will see you guys tomorrow, and thank you all so much for coming over to my live. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night, everyone.